kinda setting this up. Figured I would go live whenever I get a chance, and it's a rainy day in Phoenix. So how rare is that? Anyway, I got nothing going on. Also, no signal. So yeah, I figured we'd just go through questions and answers on anything or whatever and just kind of hang out. But no one's in here, so that's if anyone shows up. In the meantime, I'm trying to think what we could work on. I put a short up today on a trill, like that ridiculous heavy metal stuff that you usually hear on a guitar. But it's really good for your left hand strength training and all that stuff. So like if you just use, I know there's no dots on here, but if you go to start on the third fret yeah, third fret. It's pretty easy to do when it's just index and middle. Regardless of your playing level, that's just kind of objectively easy. It gets a little more difficult as you add the ring instead. And we're just holding this down, anchoring our finger, pushing down, and not just lifting up. You could do that, but it sounds like shit. So what you're gonna do is push down and pull off. That pull off part is really key there. And then you could use it with your pinky as well. And if that's too much, you're gonna come up all the way up to here. The dots are over here or whatever. I should play a different bass. But you'll come up to here, which is gonna be 9 and 12. Because it's a little closer together. Makes it a little bit easier to play. And if you just did that, I don't know, 30 seconds, set a timer for each one. 30 seconds is a long time. Even 15 seconds is pretty good. I think what I just did now is about 10. So it'll get you there. And you'll really fucking feel it after a while. Yeah, 30 seconds is a really long time to do that nonstop. And that whole idea too, the pushing down and pulling off, that happens a lot with tapping. If you just tap and lift, you could do it. But if you really want to get that flow going, you kind of push off that way. It'll be articulate and consistent every time. It's the small details that make you a really good player. So if you're just kind of fucking around doing that, it's whatever. But if you're intentional about it, down, push off. Same with the trill stuff. You're not just lifting up. You're down and pulling off. And I got an update from UPS arriving soon. Sick. 16 people in here. Dope. I don't know how accurate this thing is either. But what I was saying at the beginning before anyone came in was that I'm going to go live more often. And now the comments just showed up. Hi from Russia. My family's from Russia. I'm half Russian, half Italian. So what's up? I mean, I'm American, obviously, but like, maybe that's not obvious. But yeah, that's where my lineage and ancestors are from. Leningrad. Sick. My family on my mom's side is Russian. Well, Belarus and Ukraine weren't countries, so that's where they're from. But it's Russia, right? Belarus, Ukraine, totally opposites too, as you would know. From India. What's up, Anton? That's sick. Respect USA. Respect for you too, Anton. I love when people come in here. I miss the idea of the community that we have, which blows my mind. By the way, you guys are fucking amazing. Like, this channel is way bigger than the channel. Well, you are the channel. Like, not even cheesy. It's just a fact. I used to go live like once a day. I think I should start doing it more often. I'd have to do it in the afternoon, which is what it is right now in Phoenix. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna I'll look back later and translate that. Could you play any song? Yeah, anyone could play any song, but you'd have to learn it. Minor details. But yeah, there's nothing someone else can do that you can't do. And I'm not trying to be some kindergarten teacher about it. That's just a fact. Like right now I'm learning. That whole thing, solfeggiato. That's the first time I played it today, but I was kind of ripping through the first two measures, which is what that is last night. And I did that for like 10 minutes. So without even paying attention, I'll try to get intentional with it. It's weird on the camera, especially when you're learning. Fuck. but I'm still like really learning, so there's no confidence to it at all. So I'm just gonna play that over and over and over again, and once I get those two measures down, then I'll add the next two measures, and there's 34 measures in that piece, and I'll upload the whole thing too. I should start doing that every day to show progress of it. But yeah, I can't just play that thing out of nowhere. He said hello from Leningrad, bro. I'm Russian. F bass. Yeah, this is my favorite bass that I've ever played, and not because I'm just biased. It is a neck through, and people tell me it's a set neck, but they don't know what they're fucking talking about. It's because it's so camouflaged. There is the actual, if you could see it, it's really hard to pick up on here. Right here you can kind of see the difference in the wood where they glued the wings on, and it's just completely camouflaged in it. And they also capped the back, so meaning they put like a shell around the base and put it in and then painted it perfectly. It's ridiculous. They don't make I actually went to order a 5-string F bass, and I asked if they could do a neck through, and Marcel, who's awesome over there, he was like, "Yeah, we don't do neck throughs anymore." So I'm like, oh shit. Super glad that I got it. No English? You're doing great for no English. But expensive as hell. It is expensive as hell. But the way I look at it, it's cheaper than a motorcycle. People spend their money on crazy shit all the time. But I also didn't get this until I could absolutely afford it. I didn't finance it. I didn't do any of that shit. I got sober and life was really fucking good to me. So I ended up getting this. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I paid for it was, I want to say, after shipping, it was in the 7,000, high 6s or low 7s, something like that. It was like the cost of 2 really nice bases, because the Stingray is like 3,200. So it was expensive, but like I said, life was going really good. The reason I got it in orange, I was at a company, I don't work for them anymore either. I won't talk too much shit, but that's bass playing did not buy me this bass. That's a fact. And that's why I got this color to remind me of that. It was, yeah, life was just really, still is really good. I've been playing since I was 4, and I got this 2 years ago. I'm 38. I got it when I was 37, 36. I think I got it when I was 36. So, kind of crazy how that happened. Like Dream Bass. Stingray is a top notch. Yeah, I love my Stingray. The Stingray 5 that I have is... I had some buzzing problems with it. I had to bring it into the bass place, which is an actual place out here in Arizona. I fucking love them. They're amazing. 5-string Ibanez, I heard those are good. You have Tourette syndrome and you're 31 years old. I feel like I have Tourette syndrome. I curse like a motherfucker. That sucks if you actually have Tourette syndrome. If not, like, I feel for you either way. But I didn't have the time to really get into it, so I don't really know anything on bass. It's life's been lifing lately. I said that exact thing to someone earlier today. Life's been lifing lately. For me, it's all luxury problems. Well, for anyone, it's all perspective, right? Even all the bad, stupid shit. But when life is lifing, just throw a fucking metronome on and just play. That's what I do. Like, doesn't even matter what it is. I'll just write some shit. That's really slow. Let's see. Fucked it up, but that's what I do. You'll just end up writing stuff and record it, by the way, like I just did, because you will forget it. I'll come back to that shit later. So yeah, when life is life, just start playing. You're a cool guy. I use a translator. Oh, sick. You're cool too. Yeah, I've been trying to step up my slap game, but I think there's wrong with your action. I play what I listen to, and I don't listen to a whole lot of slap. That's a good exercise, though. 3 and 5. Just down up. You can kind of double hit it. Sounds like shit, but that's the other one. Get your accuracy with hitting each string. I'm not very good at it, but it's just 5, 7 with a hammer on. Up the top 3 or low, first 3 strings. And then like, the Seinfeld one, I always forget it. I have a video on how to do it, but I forget it because I never slap. It doesn't feel right, exactly. What did you mean with English Russian? You don't know it. He's using a translator, so I don't think he speaks English. I dream of visiting you in America. You come on down, man. It's fun over here. For slap, 5mm distance on the 12th fret is optimal with a question mark. I've read it somewhere online. Optimal is fucking subjective. Just starts if you want to slap, just start slapping. Doesn't matter. I have a uke bass I could slap. You could slap a guitar. Like the way I do it, and again, I'm no expert on it, but that like slit right here, I hit it that way. I'm also a 80s baby, 90s kid. So like when I started playing when I was really young, like 4. So Flea was like the only thing that I ever listened to that would slap. And he doesn't do the follow through like all these fucking magicians with basses do nowadays. Like with all that other stuff. It's just hit and pull off. So like it's way less efficient. That's all I know how to do. Like I'm trying to remember. Something like that. I forget the exact order of it, but it's, I don't know. I'm just not big into slapping. I'm more into, like I was saying, classical stuff. Like, is that even loud enough? Maybe. There we go. Like, that's my shit to play. I do that. Not that it's either or, slap or that, but I just gravitate towards finger style way more. Yeah, double thumb, shit like that. I'm seriously considering getting into bass playing and might be one today. Which one do you recommend for a beginner? And will some decent Sony corded? Yeah, those, I'll post, Sony has really good headphones. I used them when I would work at a recording studio for like years. And they're fucking amazing because they're totally flat. And by flat, I mean the signal is like really good, so you can actually hear what everything is truly being. I'll post it. I know on YouTube I could put like a post of photos. I don't get sponsored by anybody, but I don't give a shit. Like if it's good, I'll post.